Hello everyone. Oh crap. No, I'm gonna get to the doors. Hello everyone and welcome to a Groovy Kiwi production. My name is Nikolai Hunt and we found new content. Have we?
Oh, new content?
Yeah.
What does that mean, new content?
It's separate from what was in the old content. Okay. Hey! So, I guess I just had to play it twice and now it's going to take me...
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
What?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah!
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too!
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet,
Yeah.
but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Okay.
Is it broken?
Oh god,
What's
I feel
going
like
on
something's
here?
gonna jump scare
Should
me.
we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new
swear if
content.
it takes
I've
me back
never
to
been
some
more
crap I've
ready.
already
Let's
seen.
do it.
I hope they didn't decide to make it a scary game, because I hate scary.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
It's gonna drop me. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, it opened on that side. Gotcha. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can jump! Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep on going.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else.
Yeah!
Right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. Oh, wait. There's more.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I left,
knew there had to be something else.
I left some
Let's see
jumps
it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
in the event that it gives me more jumps later. Oh god. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy
I know
dollar.
that's bull
And
crap.
don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley.
That was good.
I
That was
built
the
up
thing
too
in
much
2013
anticipation
though.
around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me,
Ooh.
why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Wait a second.
No frills, no gimmicks.
Can I still
Just
jump?
you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Wait, no, wait, what'd you do? Oh, I've messed it up. What's this way? Nope. What's this way? Nope.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here!
Wait a second.
In the vent!
What's up
I
here?
want to show you something!
Okay. Alright, you got my attention. Nothing. Okay. What's this way? See a fan. Oh, I can fall? Whee! I wonder what would have happened if I had just like skipped past the new content and stuff. I don't care. This has to be.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yeah.
But it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Whoa.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
No way! Wait, was it also on like Xbox and
You
stuff?
see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
I love the
back in
shiplap
October
walls.
of 2013,
Collector's
when the game
edition.
originally launched. Back then,
Audience
video
award.
games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Take over it.
West.
Oh, this is so fun. Oh, there's the doors. Nice. 2013. That's good. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of Stanley. When was my first kiss? Was it 2013? No. It was 2015 when I met my wife. That's right. Trip down memory lane. There's Mr. Krabs. There's me dollar. Me first dollar. I hear that music. Oh, there's the Gone Crazy ending. Can I go this way? No, the flowers are blocking me. Okay. Oh, it's so peaceful out here. Wait, why is there a funeral?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
10 out of 10.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Yeah.
Every game ever created.
Yeah, good job.
That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing.
What do you mean it's nothing?
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Wait,
it's just
was
a
that water
husk
here when I
now.
first walked in?
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Ooh, but what's down here? Oh, okay. Person of the year is Stanley, but you can't actually see his face because you're not allowed to actually see Stanley's face. Nothing. Boxes. Oh, they did close. The end is never.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Oh, we got a 9.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
Yeah.
It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Oh, what? Who opened? Somebody opened. Is it time to go back?
These were simpler times, Stanley. what I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Uh-oh.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Oh no!
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's very, very friendly in their Steam reviews. Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Unfunny? Oh no!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights
Which way do I go?
that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh, can I get on the... Can I drive the forklift? That would be cool if it incorporated a lot of like new game mechanics into it, that I could actually like be a human and not just limited to forward, just walking and crouching. There is crouching in this game. Nothing. Oh, we got it recommended, but it's blurred out. Oh no!
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Yeah, you're a little preachy, Kevin.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Yeah,
Oh,
you are.
goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
Is that going to
You
open for
can't
me?
know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
are.
let these people down.
Yeah.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I wonder if Kevin Brighting's his actual name. That sounds like a British name, and he's got a British accent. Also love the freaking... Oh, here we go. He's probably
What's
not
this
even
one
British.
got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If
Yeah.
I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
No, but I
Not
like
if
to
it
listen.
means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
So I'm gonna get the
yes,
skip?
a skip button we shall have.
Okay. There's a gap. Mind the gap. Alright. Wait a second. Can I get in the water? Oh. Okay, the water's gone. Alright, that's fine.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
What time
I'll
is it?
pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the
set
players
the
have been
time.
asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered.
I
No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness,
He's gotta
that's
keep
what
going.
they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before
I don't want to
lunchtime.
skip it.
Can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all, until
I think
the
it's just
end
going to
of
continue to
time,
loop.
at which time everything all
How,
at once,
is it actually
so,
keeping
now you see,
time?
blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245.
I'm just gonna let
but
this
the
go for a
logic of
minute.
elimination so much more than forever ago, which is why I say, the story, and the choices, or what
Alright,
have you,
alright.
and therefore...
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, you're back, you see.
Ah.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given...
Okay.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest,
I wonder if those were
I
actual
don't even
Steam
know if
reviews.
one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time
Oh,
the
the door's
button has
gone.
been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Wait a
It's
second.
not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to
I
myself
want to see it
about. I know
actually-
it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate,
What's that
I
clock
do
say?
suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated.
But now
and we
I
can
feel
say
more
goodbye
inclined to
it
press it.
And just wait. How do we get out of here?
Exactly.
Where did the door go?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there a door that led into
There
this room?
was.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a
it missed
door of some
something.
sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole?
There's a fan.
A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
I swear there was. Where did it go?
Okay.
Can you maybe just ram your way through
I
the wall?
don't think so.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
Wait,
I'm
can I go
asking
through
you
this
to
one?
work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
It's what?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
There's a chair over here.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley.
Okay,
There's
what are we gonna
no
do about
door.
that?
There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it,
Oh,
I
a
have
couple of the
no
lights went
idea
out.
what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. Oh, Stanley.
Okay.
You're back.
There's one light left.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
How long's it been?
Stanley,
The tree
I
died.
think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
The tree died in a week.
I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always
It's too
been,
dark.
right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
It is.
Doesn't that feel
It's the
like
same
what
game.
we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button.
That's right.
That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching...
It's been a year.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
Where's the
I've
light
had
coming from?
so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret.
I hate to
for the
skip all his
longest
dialogue,
time,
but I want the
Stanley.
story to move on.
Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past.
Am I going to be like in the grave? Pop back up. There we go. Oh, the clock fell.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed,
There
they
were plenty of
gnashed their
jokes.
teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the
Like, what's going on now is what I want to know. Go ahead.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Do I have to restart the game?
End is never the...
Isn't it supposed to read the end is never the end? Okay, alright, we've gotten somewhere. Can I jump down here now? What is... Did we get hit by a hurricane or something? I can't see because I had my brightness too low. I don't know, let's skip. Oh. Alright, the skip button's back up. Obviously I can't do anything now. So let's skip. Oh, it's growing vegetation. Oh, I see what's going to happen. I'm going to be able to climb this stuff eventually. Right? It sounds very peaceful. Oh no. What happened? Did the world end? Freddy Fazbear comes out of nowhere. I don't like this. Oh, okay. Does the skip button come back up? Oh! Oh, an open world. Okay. The ocean's gone. I hope that the reviews are like permanently there. Okay, which way do I go? Because it seems like I can travel forever in any direction. I'm a big fan of the music though. I'm gonna reach this mountain or whatever in the distance. Maybe it's a mirage. Building's still over there. Okay. Walked out of the area. Is it going to restart me in my office? I'm going to be upset. Okay, let's do a quick walkthrough.
All of his co-workers were
Okay.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. There's new content. Okay. Alright, I need to go ahead and call it quits here. This is exciting. That is, obviously, that was a little underwhelming, but I think that's because there's even more new content to come. Also, at some point, I'm going to go back and actually like play like the original game and like what's down the hall with the choice doors and everything, because I don't actually have that on the channel, but I'm really enjoying the new content. And for those of you that are actually watching my videos, I know that you've already seen the Stanley Parable before, so this is exciting. Exciting times. I'm getting back into the swing of things, don't worry. I've got to eat dinner at some point, and then hopefully I'm going to get some time to edit tonight, and we'll just have a good time. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and always remember to keep it groovy. See ya.